Hey guys, I'm back. So I have taken a shower. I have cleaned my face, thoroughly cleaned my face, exfoliated it, some astringent, and the most important part of cleaning your face is you have to put on some type of moisturizer, especially if you're going to be wearing makeup. And sorry for chewing gum, guys, but I use Philosophy, and this is Make My Face Pretty, and it's great for underneath your foundation. It also makes it easier to clean your face, and it also keeps your skin nice and supple and moisturized, so it looks soft and your makeup doesn't feel hard and cakey. So I'm getting ready for my makeup application. My foundation today I'm using is my MAC Prolong S15, and I use NW, if you guys can see that, NW50. Sorry. I know MAC has a new line out called Match or Perfect Match or some kind of match something. So I'm gonna probably, when this is gone, I'll probably try that product. Another foundation that I use is Makeup Forever, which is good. Okay. And I got turned on to this while I was in New York, but I also use Makeup Forever HD foundation. The thing about this product, it's beautiful, it looks great on your skin. Two things that you definitely need when you use this product are the Makeup Forever Caramel Primer if you're dark skin, and my color is 178. You need the primer to go underneath the foundation to match whatever, which helps this foundation kind of adhere to your skin. You also need a really good and they have a translucent powder there, but you can use, they have like a micro finish HD powder. You can use any translucent powder, but you absolutely need it for this Makeup Forever product. So I don't really use this product too much unless I need to, and it's got the little pumper, which I love. MAC has a little pumper too, but it has a little. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys my makeup regimen a little bit. First of all, I'm not fast at doing my makeup. I take my time. I guess I'm a bit of a perfectionist or a bit of an amateur, so either way it goes, it still comes out pretty. So I always shake my foundation because it settles, and you want the product to be really mixed. People ask me how much this is. These are in between 30 and 35 for, it's about 1 ounce of fluid, but I've had this bottle of foundation and been using it probably about 4 months. I only use a tiny bit, so some people use a little mirror to mix their foundation. I use my hand because that way it'll warm up to my body temperature. So I just take a little foundation, just a little, and I always clean it off. And it's like I said before, cleanliness and makeup is big for me. So I just take about that much. And how you use foundation, how much you use foundation is totally dependent on how you like to use your foundation. Totally up to you. My brushes are clean, and I'll do another video to show you guys how I easily clean my brushes. But I clean my brushes probably every other day. So, like I said, this is not the best foundation brush, but I'm working on it. Getting some better brushes, some products that I've seen other YouTubers use. So I take a little foundation on my hand, which kind of warmed up, and I usually start like right under my eyes by my nose. I also apply it under my chin because I like my skin to look very even. So sorry if I'm not looking at the camera, kind of looking at my reflection. So first I just kind of dab it around and apply it everywhere. So maybe like, oh, don't apply it to your eyes or whatever. Like I said, I'm not a perfectionist. I just do what works for me. Do what works for you. And then once I've kind of laid the foundation on my skin, so I only use a little dab of it on my hand. Then what I'll do is I'll go through and I'll just blend my foundation. I may not be doing this exactly right, so if you know of foundation brushes or a better way that I can apply my foundation, please tell me. I am always open for suggestions. I watch a lot of YouTube videos and a lot of makeup artists. I have some favorites who I'm gonna shout out in one of my videos. So I just double check it, make sure that, you know, it's blended, it's not spots of foundation on the skin. And like some of the spots that, you know, every woman naturally wants to cover, that's what you use your concealer for. Now, some people use their concealer before they use their foundation, and I found that if I use it afterwards, I don't have to keep reapplying it, because once I lay my powder over my foundation and concealer, it kind of stays in place and then, you know, let you see the coloring. Some people say, okay, you shouldn't do it like that, but like I said, I just do what's easiest for me. So in this video, I'm just going to show you my foundation and concealer regimen. So I just make sure it's blended in. I have not done my eyebrows or anything. I always do my foundation first. I try to. Sometimes I don't, but most of the time I do. I like a nice clean palette when I'm doing my shadows and my other makeup, so that I know how it's gonna look. Okay, so I'll just take my close up now because we want to make sure the skin is nice and blended. I don't have flawless skin, but I love that foundation. It makes me look nice and bright and yummy. So what I'm going to do is blend all this in. I like to make sure my foundation is very well blended. I don't like splotchy skin. I don't like it caked up in one place and not go other place. Okay. So I basically started my foundation. I kind of wipe my brushes off, and this is just to show you how I set it up. But this is how I kind of set up when I get ready to this is how I set up when I get ready to do my makeup. So, okay. Now that's done. I take my little brush I use for contouring and concealer, And then I take my little concealer pack, which is Eclipse the 15 palette. I usually take 2 shades off of here, so let me show you. I'll take like a dark chocolate brown, depending on how much I need to, and then I usually take like a little other color. Just need a dab. You do not need, women who pack on concealer, it's not necessary. I just take a little dab and then heat the color up. Heat it up right on your hand like a little cooktop. Just heat it up on your hand. Makes it go on a lot easier. I don't like to waste the excess, so I usually just lay the excess on my skin. I don't like to waste makeup. It's just me. Okay. I'll take a little brush, and I'm going to use my mirror because I want to make sure I get this right. And just kind of blend it into your dark spots, which are, for ladies, mostly the under eye area. Just want to look flawless with your makeup. So just apply it under the eyes. None of this really takes me too long. The thing that takes me the longest when I do my makeup is my eyeshadow. I'm not even gonna lie, it takes me forever. And you'll see why. I take my time. I'm still learning shortcuts and how to really do it. So I conceal under my eyes. Looking at my time, making sure I run out. I do a little concealing on my nose because I think I have a cute little nose, so I don't like to reshape my nose too much. I don't think I really need it. And then just a tease right on my cupid's bow. Just a little. Makes your lips look bigger. Okay. So I'm done with the concealer on my skin. Gotten into the eyes. I didn't really do a rush job. You do not need to apply the concealer to the eyelid. Some people do, but I'm actually going to use a primer for my eyelids. And then once I do that, sorry, I'm going to pick my nose. This is a keep it real video, I'm just keeping it real. Then I take a little bit of the e.l.f. eye primer and just apply a little to my lids. Mind you, I have not done my eyebrows yet, which I'm about to do in the next video. A little primer, just a little, right to the lids, because I want all of this to kind of set before I put my powder over everything. I always do my eyebrows before I powder. Y'all will see me playing and adjusting my hair, yes. You will. And do the other eye. And it just kind of sets and it dries really quickly so it doesn't leave residue. So once you put it on, just rub it into your eye real quick. Like I said, other people will tell me, hey, you're doing that wrong, but it works for me. So here I am. All I have on is foundation, concealer, and eyelid primer. So I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna show you guys how I do my eyebrows, and it will go on from there. So stay tuned.